Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Here we are again today to learn a new and easy to follow stitch pattern. I have here my acrylic yarn and my 4mm crochet hook. So let's get started. Let's start with our slip knot. And our stitch pattern for today calls for a multiple of 6 chains plus 4. So depending on what project you're making, make your foundation chain multiple of 6 and at the end you add 4. So I have made my foundation chain, and this time we're going to make use of the back bump. So you can just turn your foundation chain on the side and you can see clearly the back bump. So to start with our first row, we're going to find the 7th chain from our hook. This chain doesn't count as a stitch. So we're going to start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So on this chain, we're going to make 1 double crochet. It's a bit tricky, starting with our foundation chain using the back bump. 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet again, chain 3, and make 2 more double crochets on the same chain. So yarn over, we're going to skip 2 chains, and on the next one we're going to make 1 double crochet. Again, we're going to skip and we're going to repeat our shell stitch. We're going to name this one as a shell, okay? So yarn over, skip 2 chains, and we're going to make our shell on the next chain. So that is the 2 double crochets, chain 3, and 2 more double crochets on the same chain. So again, yarn over and skipping 2 chains and 1 double crochet on the next chain. So that will be our repeat for this row. Yarn over, skipping 2 chains. This time we are going to make the shell. Just alternating the shell stitch and the double crochet, skipping 2 chains in between. Yarn over, skip 2 chains and 1 double crochet. Yarn over, skipping 2 chains, and on the next we're going to make our shell. Again, yarn over, skip 2 chains and 1 double crochet on the next chain. So now we have 3 remaining stitches. We're going to skip 2 chains and we're going to make 1 double crochet on the last chain. For our next row, we're going to make a chain of 5 and we're going to turn our work. We're going to make 1 single crochet on the chain 3 space. Chain 2, and on top of the double crochet, we are going to make 2 double crochet together, or a double crochet cluster. Chain 2, single crochet on the chain 3 space, chain 2. On the double crochet, we're going to make a double crochet cluster. That is the 2 unfinished double crochet. Oops. Chain 2, single crochet on the chain 3 space, chain 2, our double crochet cluster, 2 double crochet cluster, there you go, chain 2, single crochet on the chain 3 space, chain 2, our double crochet cluster, chain 2, single crochet on the chain 3 space, chain 2, and a double crochet on our turning chain. For our next row, turn, chain 3, turn your work, and we are going to make our shell on the single crochet that we made on the chain 3 space. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, chain 3, and 2 more double crochets on the same chain. On our 2 double crochet cluster, we're going to make 1 double crochet. On the single crochet, we're going to make our shell, chain 3, and 2 more double crochets. Again, 1 double crochet on top of our 2 double crochet cluster, and so on and so forth. So this will be a repeat of what we did on the first row. So do your shell again on the single crochet, chain 3, and 2 more double crochet, and then 1 double crochet on top of the cluster. Then do your shell again on the single crochet, chain 3, and 2 more double crochets on the same chain. One double crochet, and our last shell, chain 3, two more double crochets, and on the turning chain we're going to make one double crochet. This is a very beautiful and lacy pattern. So again, we're going to repeat what we did here on the second row. We're going to chain 5, so turn your work and we're going to make single crochet, chain 2, and make your cluster, 2 double crochet cluster, chain 2, 1 single crochet, chain 2, and your cluster, 2 double crochets together, or 2 double crochet cluster, chain 2. So basically this is just a very easy 2-row repeat pattern. You will not get confused because you can see clearly which one to repeat. Chain 2, double crochet cluster, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and 1 double crochet on the turning chain. So thank you so much again for joining me today. I hope you learned a thing or two on our very easy stitch pattern. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy crocheting, everyone. God bless.